Break them ankles. I watch her look at that. Tell that coach something. Yeah. She said, I rock, punk. I rock. Watch her. Go back. Watch Kaylin get at Reeves. After she, she'll tell you, yeah, you better call that timeout. Break her ankles. Check on her. Watch Kaylin. Yeah, shut up. Get her, Kaylin.
Obviously, with the Olympics coming up, there's the question of Caitlin Clark, who we will not see in Paris, not being on the Olympic team. And I know that Cheryl Reeve kind of took issue with your question that you asked her yesterday. Yeah. So would you like to enlighten us as to what exactly went down between you and the head coach of not only the Lynx, but the head coach of Team USA?
Well, I think first thing I learned is that the Caitlin Clark stuff is crazy on both sides, right? The supporters, the haters, no one is really rational in this conversation. But obviously, ESPN sent me there to cover that game. I go in the pregame media availability, and I figure, okay, this is Caitlin's first game in Minneapolis. She's playing the team led by the national team's head coach, Cheryl Reeve. And my question was actually what Caitlin Clark has to do in the future to make a national team. It wasn't about the snub this year, but I think Cheryl Reeve heard national team, and it just kind of set her off, Courtney. I didn't expect it, and I certainly haven't expected everything that's happened since then.
Okay, let's hear the exchange that took place last night. Again, this was not a question that you asked her after her team lost. This came in the pre-game media availability, which happens in the NBA and the WNBA. It is literally the perfect time to ask this question. Here's Myron yesterday setting off Cheryl Reeve.
Caitlin obviously didn't make this national team. What do you think she'll have to do in the years ahead?
I don't want to answer a national team question.
That's true. Let's figure it out.
And I'm the head coach of the national team. I'm the chair of the committee.
That's true. That's fair.
Anybody else want to venture into anything else?
Okay, so for those of you, the audio was a little tough there. So you asked this question. Her answer is, quote, why the hell would I answer a national team question? I'm wearing Lynx, and I'm the head coach of the national team, but I'm not the chair of the committee. Anybody want to venture into anything else? I don't understand how she could have seen this coming as like a gotcha moment or anything else. And this is a very straightforward question to the head coach of the national team. Wouldn't it be within her jurisdiction? She may not form the team, but she can tell you how players can get onto it or get off of it based on her experience as a head coach. I don't see what was lost in translation here with her.
Yeah, Courtney, I think that's, the responsibility of the head coach. I mean, obviously, Steve Kerr's faced a lot of questions about Jaylen Brown. So, I mean, I wasn't asking the question to start, as I was told on Twitter, some mess. That's what a lot of people told me. I was trying to start some mess. No, I was actually just trying to get her take on this really unique moment. Caitlin Clark is playing in Minneapolis where she learned to love the NBA. The Minnesota Lynx was her team as a kid. She loved Maya Moore. That's her favorite player of all time. Here she is playing her first WNBA game in Minneapolis. It feels like that's a moment to say, okay, hey, we've got the national team coach. Caitlin's not on the squad. But what do you think has to happen in the future? That's all I said. But I think Cheryl Reeve just, maybe wasn't in the mood to hear that. Nafisa Collier has been hurt, the top player, MVP candidate with the Lynx. There were a ton of Iowa fans. I mean, everything about that game was Caitlin Clark. So I don't know if that's what bothered her when clearly her team has been really good and that hasn't been a bigger storyline. But I did think there was maybe a different way to answer it. But still, I still have a ton of respect for Cheryl Reeve.
It's the climate.
Yeah.
In your mind, what are the steps that this league can take to have this be more consistent in the regular season, an event, a game atmosphere like today?
I mean, I don't know that I quite understand the question in that everybody knows that the reason why our teams around the league are having sellouts are because Caitlin Clark and the Indiana Fever are coming to town. Angel Reese has impacted their attendance at the Chicago games, I suspect on the road as well. So what the league can do is be ready to capitalize on the moments. But it's much like when we saw Bird and Magic come in the league, right? That the league has been building, for a watershed moment, and we're here, and now you got to take advantage of it. And it's beyond just kind of saying, okay, well, the Indiana Fever are coming and they're selling out, and you're just sitting back and watching it. How other ways can you monetize and capitalize on it? That's obviously a business, layered thing, but that's how I think you could capitalize.
But as a coach of the home team, there's going to be a lot of people cheering for that other side.
I'll get 2 shits.
How about one?
Not even 1 shit.
What? You say you capitalizing? Excuse me? You capitalizing wearing a Black Girls Rock t-shirt? Miss Cheryl Reeves, USA Olympic coach? That's what you doing? You capitalizing off of Caitlin Clark by saying you give 2 shits, not even 1 shit. How many of the fans show up in the Minnesota Lynx Arena? Are you shitting me? That's more money for your organization, for your franchise, for your pockets. If they showing up like that, you that jealous? And how is she the USA Olympic head coach? I'm confused, and we wonder why Caitlin Clark's not on the USA Olympic team. It has nothing to do with talent. Definitely not that. It has nothing to do with inexperience. Definitely not. She got three gold medals, MVP of one of the FIBA World Cup get downs. Okay, so miss me with all that nonsense. This is pure hate. That's pure hate coming from the Olympic head coach, one of the premier head coaches in the WNBA, I believe, of all time. That's what Caitlin has to deal with. People like her, people like Christy Size, Lynn Dunn, long laundry list. Monica McNutt, Ella Duncan, long laundry list of people that keep trying to knock her at every turn and keep moving the goalposts. These agendas y'all have, it's crazy. Because that girl, like she texted her coach, Caitlin Clark texted her coach, Christy Size, they didn't woke up a monster. Oh boy, we thought she meant after the break when they came back. That's what I thought, but my goodness, let's talk about what Caitlin Clark has done since she texted her coach, they woke up a monster. What has she done? She has gotten a triple-double, a stat line that has never been seen for the NBA nor the WNBA, with 29 points, 13 assists, 5 rebounds, 5 steals, 5 3-pointers made, 3 block shots. Shooting over 50%. Just beyond me, right? She's had 4 to 5 double-doubles with 13 assists in a row consecutively. Wow. She's been going crazy. She back up to basically 17 points a night at 16.8. Her assists still has been rising up. And the team has been winning. All the while without her real favorite target who really runs the floor and catches her passes, in Timmy. I know a lot of us haven't spoken on Timmy in a long time, but the fact that Caitlin Clark is able to carry this team, who I believe is a bad team, miscoached by Christy Size, mishandled by Lynn Dunn, misrepresented properly by the owners in the Fever, keep running out of her jerseys and all kind of crazy stuff. They're just not prepared, it seems like, or they don't care to be prepared. But I keep telling y'all, man, I'm gonna keep stressing, it's coming from the top, man, from the tip top. All right, they allowing these people like Cheryl Reeves to say the things that she says that's controversial, that'll stir up mess. That's why she said they capitalizing off of it, because that's their way of capitalizing off of it, by knocking her down, making headlines for it, so on and so forth. But that's the sad part, is okay, that's how y'all got to get down to make headlines, to capitalize. You got to wear t-shirts. You a white woman, Caucasian as they come, and you wearing Black Girls Rock, but you starting 5 white girls. So you make it make sense. Okay, so all girls rock, man. Like, that's what I mean. They try to keep us divided. You want to wear those type of shirts. I don't think it'd be appropriate for a black girl to wear the shirt, a white girl to wear white girl's rock shirt, a Japanese lady to wear Japan girls rock, like Japanese girls rock. Forgive me. Come on, man. That's what I'm saying. And y'all keep allowing this. Somebody else, another coach, wore, what did she wear? She wore a t-shirt saying something like that. And that make you think the WNBA or the people at the very top, they scared to mess with the woke mob. Really? Did you think the NFL cared when they kicked Colin Kaepernick out the damn NFL and everybody around was taking the knee and all of this? No, that ain't. And all the people was talking about boycotting and not watching. And you had Jay-Z and the entertainers talking about we not going to support the Super Bowl halftime show and this, that. And then next thing you know, they got Dr. Dre and Snoop Dogg and 50 Cent and everybody and their mama is still up there. And they not worried about none of that, man. They took a lot of backlash and they fought back when they was taking the backlash. You had owners like Jerry Jones, like, y'all better not take a knee around this mother. Luke, take a knee and lose a paycheck. They was standing on their business, right? They didn't give a shit about no woke mob or nothing like that. They don't care about that. They billionaires. You not hurting none of what they do. You're not going to never hurt their bottom line. They got plenty of bottom lines that makes billions of dollars. One stream that you think you stop, and like I said, they've been using that league as a tax write-off for all this time anyway, and able to subsidize that league. They making billions upon billions. Listen, they not worried about this WNBA and what you could think about it or how much gold. Look, that's proof in the pudding. This is a winning head coach in the WNBA, a USA Olympic head coach for women's American basketball. She comes out and tells the people she gives two shits about the arena, her home arena being filled up, even if it's Caitlin Clark fans. That just let that sizzle in your spirit, in your mind. The head coach for the USA Olympic team has a packed house at her home stadium. And you think, do she know business? If she gonna say, I don't give two shits, I actually don't even give one shit, that we gotta sell out more than we've ever had before? And that means more money for everybody dealing with Minnesota Lynx. And if your attitudes was right, people would take to the players and the coaches. If your attitudes is right, when people do come to your arenas or they do see you on TV and they watching, if you handled your business, you showed you as a nice coach or some of that nature, or you showed you as a very talented, skilled player or some of that nature, and you carried yourself right. Like, shout out to Copper. Copper from Phoenix Mercury, she the truth. And see, not enough people talk about her, ESPN and all of this other stuff. She is the truth. I thought Joelle Lloyd was the truth, but I started watching Copper, and I'm like, man, Joelle Lloyd's the truth too. But see, again, these are women who just, Joelle Lloyd, Copper, them is two that just go play the game. They just play the game. They let their game do the talking. I haven't heard them do no talking. Like unprofessionalism type of talking, like just sounding crazy, delusional. They just hoop. I haven't heard them speak and say nothing about Caitlin Clark or nothing like that. Maybe I missed it. But so far, all I've seen them do is hoop. And they look damn good while they hooping. But what is Asia Wilson doing? Katie Plum and all these other players, Breonna Stewart, they all want to say little ill will shit about Caitlin Clark, and it just rubs the wrong way. Trinity Carter, the Angel Reese's, So, look, man, y'all can keep trying to knock the girl down. It's only making her stronger. Y'all double teaming her and blitzing her like this in her rookie season, and she's still able to have all these accomplishments. Like I said, I didn't even talk about there's so much more to talk about when it comes to record-breaking Caitlin Clark in the WNBA and the things she's already accomplished already. It's a long, long laundry list of it. ESPN won't tell us at all. FS1 won't tell us these things at all. They'll tell us about a McDouble. They'll bang that over our head 1,000 times over. Too bad that streak is over, you know, because now they can't keep running with that narrative. But to me, it's a damn shame that Caitlin Clark is doing all of these things. How much did they talk about the triple-double? The first rookie to ever get a triple-double in WNBA history. How long did the networks talk about it? Did they really even give light to that? Because they could have really broke that down. They could have really showed the people how complicated that is to do. And she's done it. Right? They could have broke down how many triple doubles total it is. 37. Now she got one of them. They could have showed how she done flirted with 4 triple doubles before she even got the triple double. Like, she damn near basically on the verge of being able to average a triple double come in her prime. If she putting up 17, damn near 8 assists, because it's 7.8, you can round that off, 8 assists, right? And then you're talking about what, 5.8 rebounds, so you can round that off to 6 rebounds. In a couple years, that's going to be 20-something, 10, and 10. Keep playing with her. Like I said, y'all only making her better by blitzing her, because if she learning how to deal with all of that type of pressure, 94 feet face guarding, so on and so forth, oh boy, when she gets stronger, faster, or smarter in that environment, on how everybody playing her, how her teammates is even doing, because that's what it seemed like. She seemed like she's figuring it out. That's what it seemed like. She seemed like she figuring it out, and y'all gonna be in trouble. But Cheryl Reeves, you a dirty, dirty dog. All right. Again, everybody, I don't know. I'm boycott all that yet. Yep, you can boycott. But USA Olympic team, y'all look bad. Women's bit, that's bad. To have her be the representative, the head coach of that, that's horrible. I'm sorry. And I won't be no part. I won't have no parts of watching no women's Olympic team. I hope the WNBA All-Star team whip their ass come on the 20th. And I'm going to be in the building, man. I'm going to be in attendance. So make sure y'all hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. If you can donate to the channel, because I'm not a monetized channel, it'll be much appreciated. The Cash App will be in the comments, as well as the link to get your Caitlin Clark t-shirts with the video of CC22 song. Go and get that streamed and download it too. It's streaming on all platforms: Spotify, Apple Music, Amazon, YouTube Music. So get your merch, support the channel. It's your boy Pope. Peace and love. I'm out.